that he hired an ex-offender that was convicted of rape of a child.
And if that's true, then you should definitely be
locked up, they won't let you out.
Look at this guy. You got 20 wrinkles on your neck. You got the eye bags at death. You should look like you're not happy. You look like you're about to blow your brains out in Minecraft and GTA.
So Bruce randomly started talking.
Pillow talking. Yeah. You are a garbage human being. That nigga Facebook's took your girl and he's probably clapping cheeks. You thought you get married to that girl?
You ain't really fuck with me way back then, but how about now? Cause I'm up right now.
But what if your career is on the decline? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I call a downfall. And the thing about downfalls, they're not racist, because they can happen to anybody. Some cases it could be deserved, in other cases it may not be. But the best thing you can do as a creator is ride your career till the wheels fall off. Today we're watching a video about saddest downfalls to watch.
It's like 8 hours left to this. No chuckling and nothing.
Oh my god, this video?
Alright, play off the grid.
Bro, the grid.
Downfall.
Kid.
Prayed on it for somebody or been the victim to someone preying on it. And whoever's been preying on my
Facts.
downfall, all I want to say is slow down with it a little because it's definitely been working. The saddest downfalls to see.
Oh damn, it's working.
Loved by all, and it seems
Hey, y'all some haters.
never do any wrong. Only for them to keep digging themselves deeper and deeper in a hole. And no one represents this better than my glorious 5'8", born on June 7th, 1977, went to the American Academy of Art College, 24 Grammy wins. This is his signature. Resident of Chicago, Kanye. If you knew any of Kanye's work before the TikTok Riz era, I guess, you know there's no way in hell he would ever approve Vultures 2 to release.
That's not fair to say. I feel like as time goes on, you can't expect the artists to do the same thing. They need to do something different. And different doesn't always mean good. It's just different. I feel like everyone's downfall is inevitable. In my opinion, I feel like as long as they serve their purpose in the music game and they gave us years and years with bangers, you could quote unquote fall off and it's completely fine. You served your purpose. You could go home and sleep for the rest of your life.
Like if Watch the Throne Kanye saw this release, or Graduation Kanye saw this release,
controversial take. I didn't listen to Kanye like that.
Earlobes from even
I didn't listen to
being able
Kanye like that.
consume the music. At least with Vultures 1, you were able to hear it fully produced. But with Vultures 2, I don't know who on his team had the bright idea to release the album barely produced. I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all didn't even know the album released. This was so badly rolled out, no one even knew it was dropping.
That's facts. I did not know it dropped though.
It dropped at 3 a.m. The only fans
I heard about it
up to listen to their favorite artist dropping an album at 3 in the morning.
I think Kanye has a Ty Dolla $ign fetish. Why the hell does this nigga keep on collabing with him? I don't give a damn about Ty Dolla $ign. But I would be lying to you if I said I didn't like all of the tracks. The one I personally mess with is the one with Playboi Carti.
They started to update and fix the songs like it's an iOS update fixing bugs on your phone. So you have these social media pages reposting, talking about the album is updated
stop
again
showing me
for the
Ty
fifth
Dolla
time.
$ign.
No one cares. It's over.
I don't care about Ty Dolla $ign. I don't care about that nigga.
Maybe it wasn't meant to be put out. Just a little advice. And this is his only album he's released that hasn't gone #1 in the first week to be beaten out by, out of all people, his mortal enemy, Taylor Swift. The only man that went against the demonic woman with
I generally think Taylor Swift does like black magic on white people. Cause bro, these white girls will go get a pumpkin spice latte and they will play her as if she's a religion. This is one of the main reasons I'm scared to talk to white girls. I can't talk to white girls. First you gotta get out, and then you got girls like Taylor Swift. If you break her heart, she's gonna make 13 albums about you and make millions of dollars off your name. And it's cool, go make her money, but don't tarnish my name.
I mean, this is a man that was giving coaching talks 3 years ago about his albums. A man that runs his studio sessions like the military. He had people passing out in his studio sessions.
But like,
just like the
what do you
great
expect from
downfall of
Kanye?
every leader.
What do you really expect from her?
JFK, Abraham Lincoln, Alexander the Great. He suffered the
That
same
guy is just
downfall
crazy,
of
bro. He been
What's your
crazy.
name? Where you from?
He's doing a whippets now. What's up with people doing whippets?
I don't know where this drug spawned from. It's like every other month a new drug spawns in the world people abuse. I swear, fentanyl didn't even exist like 10 years ago, and now it's everywhere. It makes me feel jealous. Like, I want to be popular too. The rumors of Kanye indulging in this delicacy began when someone on his team leaked text messages of him basically begging for it. And he's out here asking for it too, like he's a kid begging mommy and daddy for candy. If I'm an A-list celebrity, I better have a personal drug dealer that can make me anything on the spot. And out of all people giving it to him, the allegation is that it's his
begging for
dentist
nitrous
prescribing
oxide?
it. A dentist?
I want it
What is
now.
this dentist? Some kind of ex-prison affiliated drug lord who ran the streets?
I don't think drugs keep on popping out of nowhere. I've been hearing about balloons for a while now, for like about a year and a half, so I guess that's still relatively new. I don't know what's the deal with a lot of people keep on doing this drugs that keep on harming your brain. It's like, yo, go do something with your life. I don't know why people always want to pollute their mind 24/7. Like, I get it, maybe you want to just have fun an occasion, but like, is every day an occasion? I feel like people who deem it fit to numb your mind 24/7, I feel like they're just not okay with themselves when they're sober. They don't like being in control.
I usually don't judge a book by its cover, but how am I not supposed to? You can't tell me
My
this
nigga,
dude
how
in
is it supposed
another
to?
life
Oh,
wasn't
yo,
running
Tommy, why you talk
Alcatraz
like
in
that?
the 60s. He must have just
Sound
threatened
white,
the
bro.
dentist school to give him the degree or he would unleash hell on them. And apparently he works with a lot of celebs.
But who
some
is
like
this
Gunna,
buff-ass
Lil
nigga?
Yachty, Shaq, Post Malone. The whole rap game is f***ed up on this. No wonder nothing good is dropping. For me, I just want him to be healthy in his personal life and then whatever after comes second. I mean, this is a man with 4 kids. It's not like he doesn't have any priorities in his life or anything. So hopefully he gets the help he needs because drug addiction ain't no joke. I would know. I've been on Galaxy Gas this whole video. Someone who needs some Galaxy Gas to calm down is Ninja because he just be lashing out at everyone. Ninja at the start of his blow up was everywhere you could think of. He was like the first.
Yo, this nigga Ninja, like, look at him in his red hair. I don't know what happened to him. I feel like he just made a lot of money. And I feel like he was so used to people dick riding him and perceiving him to be the guy at one point. Your time is up. You made your millions. You made your money. Now go home, go raise your kid if you even have one. And each time I see a clip of this guy's always hating on people 24/7. He just does not want to see anybody win. He was talking mad shit about Ronaldo. That nigga gets more average viewers than you now. Same with Kai Cenat. This nigga keeps on giving the most backhanded compliments. Like, yo, the next generation's up. Let them have their turn. Your time is up. This guy's like Vince Carter if he just does not want to retire. Bro, just retire. Give it up.
I've said it before already, and I don't care if any of y'all call
this guy was the biggest hater.
Simply wouldn't be in the same place and how big it is now without him. But we can't live in the glory days forever. That was about like 5 or 6 years ago. I feel like there's 2
you can use the original clip because this nigga Ninja said nigga a bunch of times.
Being Mixer, because real quick, name 5 streamers that streamed on Mixer before it shut down.
Shroud, Ninja, Wallahi got me, I'm dead.
I bet some people watching this didn't even know Mixer existed. I already don't want to watch streams on Kick, and that's a platform with a couple of huge streamers already. Who the f in their right mind was logging into
that's my favorite Ninja Turtle.
I can't even say without laughing, Mixer account to watch streamers on there. Like, once he went on there, I swear his presence just vanished from social media. You simply didn't hear of the name Ninja until he...
But you can't hate on him. Him and Shroud went to Mixer. You know, they're doing their thing, even though they weren't pulling that many people. Eventually, the company Mixer bought Ninja and Shroud out the contract. Ninja got $30 million and Shroud got $10 million. So they just went back to Twitch and started streaming again. That was a really good time for them. Holy, they cashed out so crazy.
And you know for a fact, he regrets the out of it. He was damn near on the path of being a celebrity. So now the only way he can cope his loss is by hating on the younger streamers for passing him. Like, for some reason, Ninja absolutely despises Kai Cenat. He hates Kai like Kendrick hates Drake. And I simply think that's because Kai represents what would have happened to Ninja if he simply stayed on Twitch and he didn't switch. Like in the latest streaming record Kai broke, he bring up the fact that another streamer was already
Look at this guy's face. Looks like he's dying. Look at this guy. You got 20 wrinkles on your neck. You got the eye bags at death. You just look like you're not happy. You look like you're about to blow your brains out in Minecraft and GTA. Get your ass off of Twitch and don't even come back at this point, because you was the biggest hater. Each time I see a clip about you, it's nothing positive. Me personally, I hate rich niggas crying. And when this nigga Ninja talks, it's nothing with substance. Nigga just goes on a yapatron as if he's a female. I feel like I could do this. Humble yourself.
And when Kai and Speed were streaming Minecraft and losing, he was saying
that they were doing cheating on purpose.
And look, okay, I stream obviously. I understand if people are just bombarding your chat with the same thing all day and how annoying that gets. But you could, you know, just turn it on sub only and boom, you've solved the problem.
Which mode?
Ninja, I know your game. I know you like talking your in some type of way. You're not slick. You gotta let people say something first before you can let it rip. And I feel like another key reason of Ninja's downfall was that he blew up because soon, everyone was bad. Everyone touching Fortnite from season 1 to 3 were moving snail numbers.
Follow my Twitch.
Like the skill jump from that time to now is like us going from stone drawings to the iPhone. And when everyone saw a Ninja clip of him destroying lobbies by himself, they couldn't believe it. It seemed like magic at the time. Flitter flutter. People were just figuring out how to
had his time.
Now
that is
can't keep up with the skill gap. He's just known as the dude that still plays Fortnite at 30 and hates on people.
That nigga's like 35 with blue, red hair, rainbow hair. My nigga, you're not Peter Pan. You have to grow up. I'm gonna say this. There was a time where you were one of the best, but at the same time, I feel like you were one of the best because a lot of niggas were playing on console. I feel like if I had a PC at that time, I would have smoked you 24/7. I had a toaster of a console, and Fortnite was so early at that point. If I'm being real with you, you were never that good. You were, but I could play with 2 eyes closed and 1 foot, and I'm cooking Ninja.
How can can a company's downfall be so bad that the whole company is just cooked? Disney. That's the only answer. Disney has been losing money since 2019.
Is he gonna talk about Cinderella?
Which probably isn't a surprise to anyone. I don't know how you can talk about Cinderella though. The biggest entertainment company for 100 years to straight dipping to nothing. Like, I think people don't realize how lucky we are as a generation to grow up in the peak times of Disney, because they're never coming back. It's sad to think of all the future generations that will never get to truly experience and immerse themselves in the time when they were.
I know every generation is gonna say that we had the real golden days. We did have the real golden days. We had anywhere from Sweet Life on Deck to Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, Jesse kicking it, Kick Patowski. What do you want? We got it. We had the peak of the peak. And now new generations are growing up on whatever bullshit's playing 24/7 now.
When they were releasing banger cartoon shows, when they were releasing banger movies.
What you know about Camp Rock? What you know about Camp Rock?
Watch things like this is Snow White movie, where they tried to remove the
I knew he was gonna talk about this.
Human size to not offend the little people community. I don't know what you call them.
Ass. And didn't even come out yet.
And tried to change the plot so Snow White doesn't get saved by the prince, but herself.
I heard about this.
Empowering enough. I'm surprised they even released a trailer for this.
Apparently, this movie didn't even come out. I'm pretty sure I lost $100 million before it even came out. And you might even ask me, how can a movie lose so much money without it coming out? I'm pretty sure all that money is from investors. Like, they pulled out. Girl playing Snow White. It sounds like this girl has 2 chromosomes and both of them hate men. And I get your point of thinking. You believe in a little revamp. You don't want a guy to always save the girl. You want to feel like women can do anything that men can. We have multiple Disney princesses that are portrayed in the same light as men. You see the movies that pop up on the screen? Did you watch them? Those girls are doing what men can do easily. So don't act like there's movies that don't portray what you're already trying to say, because we already do.
Trying to change one of the most classic movies ever.
It is very classic.
In a downtrod is not the best idea. And I'm not gonna fully blame Disney on certain things, because there's certain things I feel like they couldn't do anything about. Like for Disney Channel's fall off, I feel like it was contributed to
what is this
coming up and kids using that over watching shows. But at the same time, if they made good shows, still kids would find a way to watch it regardless. Their main downfall is getting way too political for no reason. Like at the end of the day, people just want to watch some good movies and don't care about your political view.
This guy's speaking fast right now. I don't watch cable no more. I do think this quiet agenda is being pushed on the younger generation 24/7, and in my opinion, it's quite disgusting. Let kids be kids. When I was younger, I didn't know shit about anything. All I wanted to do was just watch Jesse or Sweet Life and Zack and Cody. Nigga, leave me alone with your dumb politic views. It was 2016. It was Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton. I don't give a damn about 100% of this politics. Let me go home. Let me go play some Minecraft. Let kids be kids.
You plaster it in front of their faces 24/7. They're just gonna get pissed off and stop paying for your product. And it's the fact that Disney acquired all these companies that people saw could basically never fail and threw their political messaging into it. Like Star Wars and Marvel were basically given on a silver platter to y'all and you failed it. And Disney Plus apparently has been losing them money since 2019, which is when it launched, so it never made any money. I mean, who could have guessed? Who would have known people don't want to spend $20 for a no-ad experience? Like, these streaming companies be wildin' nowadays. It was manageable when it was like $12 for no ads. But soon you're gonna have to start taking out mortgage payments just to pay for these services. Maybe this failure at the end of the day
man.
It'll make them have to lock in and actually start making things people want. Instead of making another live-action Lion King.
Why do they keep on remaking classics that don't need to be remade? Like, look at all of this. Look at this. The Jungle Book. Mulan. Lady and the Tramp. The only one I'm letting slide is The Little Mermaid, just because I support my sisters. But the rest of these, Disney needs to stop remaking classics. You're ruining the name. Let me have my nostalgic memories with this shit. You are messing up my inner kid. You want another cash grab? The only remake that wasn't needed, but I'll still let it slide, is The Karate Kid with Jada Smith. That shit was heat. But let's be honest, we're in a different time now. Live action remakes are not gonna hit like that no more.
Another live action Lion King. Why is there another live action Lion King? No one wants.
They do not need it.
Bruce dropped them off. Now, if you're already familiar with the streaming game already, you've most likely heard of Bruce. And when he started blowing up in 2021,
this guy's like
he would have a viral trend or meme every month. He was collabing with
Pillow Talk, that's what I call him.
From every community, and people just liked him and how naturally funny he was. He even had a group collabing with the biggest streamers, Kai Cenat and Your Raise, called The Boys. And it seemed like they all got along together well, and it was a happily ever after. Until Bruce randomly started talking.
Pillow talking.
It needs to be studied the way this man's image flip-flopped from the hero to villain overnight. One day he was Batman, the next day he was Joker. Like everything all tumbled down at once and it kept getting worse. He got caught talking
yeah,
all
deserved it. Rightfully so.
Friends.
Rightfully so.
Tyson, Your Rage, all of AMP, aka the biggest streaming group in the world right now. And you would think he would have learned from this until months later. He did the same thing with all of the new FaZe members, basically cutting every creator connection he ever had.
I'm all for burning bridges if you feel like it doesn't serve you well and you don't rock with the person at all. I'm not acting like I knew any of your personal relationships. I'm just a nigga seeing it through the screen. But at the end of the day, the way you crash out on the regular about dumb shit that happens in your life that you chose, nigga, not only you are a piece of shit, you deserve every bit of your downfall. You are a garbage human being. That nigga FaZeBix took your girl and he's probably clapping cheeks. You thought you getting married to that girl? If you look at this guy's channel, he quite literally got ran off YouTube. You should go private. Don't even come back. And even if you do come back, you lost all credibility. Bruce, you had a good career. Just, I don't know, stay home for now on and just keep on doing whippets.
I'm not saying you have to rely on other people for your success.
No, not at all.
But it sure would help as a streamer being able to collab with some of the other biggest streamers around you. I mean,
did burn in connections though,
right? And then it got worse somehow. It got revealed he was taking perks and that his girl broke up with him. Nowadays, anyone that comes across his path faces the wrath.
Yeah.
You can't find a clip of him nowadays.
D1 crash up for no reason.
If he sees this video, he'll probably find some way to crash out on me too. Fly could land on his shoulder, and just because of that, he's airing out the whole block. And I really think with Bruce,
he is not airing out
shit.
No
recovery. There's not a single creator that could ever trust this man on or off camera. The fact that the snaking has happened multiple times just puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, you lost it.
The magnus opus of downfalls no one expected. The saint of the internet, Mr. Beast. Okay, look,
damn.
When I say downfall and Mr. Beast,
people stamp when he fell.
Downfall is
yeah, exactly. Numbers. He's good with numbers.
About the most subscribed YouTuber on the planet, but more of the downfall of his public image.
Mr. Beast has taken a big hit in terms of like the public perception on Mr. Beast, and honestly, it does make me feel bad. And Mr. Beast actually condoned and did the things that he's being accused of. Quite literally, there's not a bone in my body that actually gives a damn about his feelings. I'm hearing some heinous things about this nigga, and it quite literally sucks because I hope this is not true. Mr. Beast, I do mess with you, and I love to see all the good you did in the world. I heard about some weird things about you, and for a peace of mind, I hope it's not true.
You told me last year Mr. Beast is a morally wrong person. I would think you're one of them annoying who are trying to cancel.
You would have sounded like the vegan teacher.
But now, sadly, I have to say I could see some validity to it if some of the rumors are true. Like, let's be real. Your best friend of 10 years gets exposed.
Yo, get this weird ass nigga off my screen, bro.
Was going on. You couldn't pay Leonardo.
I want to say so much crazy things, but I don't want to get bad off YouTube.
Knew at least a little bit. And at first it was just that, but as the months are starting to go on, it seems like it's just getting worse and worse. Some of the main rumors are that he hosted fake lotteries and giveaways, which if true is pretty bad because he's known as the giving money guy. Another allegation is that he hired an ex-offender that was convicted of rape of a child. And you could say he didn't know and it's not confirmed.
I did not know that.
The biggest YouTube channel on earth.
He's the biggest channel ever on YouTube. So I feel like it would be more than careless not to do a background check on the people you get in your videos. That leads me to believe that you did know about that guy's past. And if that's true, then you should definitely be
locked up. They won't let you out.
You better be screening your employees like the government or just pay like $20 to one of those websites where you can get somebody's criminal history. Everyone should be walking through TSA before even stepping foot on a shooting production. The TSA machine should be plastered with Mr. Beast Productions. It's pretty hard to go through something like that without hearing it from at least one person out there. Best believe if I was told this news, the employee would be getting a public beating and it would be a trailer to my YouTube channel. And now the most recent allegation is that Mr. Beast's COO was running a gay strip bar? I don't know how we went from scams
freaky ass nigga,
but something's fishy about this to me.
Freaky ass nigga, he is 69.
It's impossible to hire someone at that high of a position without knowing what their past was. And some people might think it isn't weird, and who cares what he was doing before.
As long as it's nothing illegal, then I guess hire anybody you want. And even if it's not quote unquote wrong, it is morally weird.
Mr. Beast still ain't respond to any of this yet, so I'm still taking it with a grain of salt. But he's gonna have to cook the greatest response of all time that this earth has ever seen. It has to knock people out their chairs with so much disproven that we feel bad we even thought he could do wrong. So hopefully these downfalls can be a lesson to the people around the world.
I believe
some
you, bro.
Are recoverable, some are not.
The thing about downfalls, they're kind of inevitable because not everyone's going to be at the top or be in the same position that you were at one point in time. I feel like some downfalls are not deserved and others are very deserved. But if you mess with the video, please show some love to the kid. I'm keep pushing, I'm keep going. I do be live on Twitch and I also got a Discord. Follow my socials, like, comment, subscribe. If you mess with me, show the love.